around singers for a while, then you've probably heard that certain teas are really, really good for your voice. Lemon tea, for example, lemon tea with honey, green tea with honey, green tea with honey and a slice of lemon. These are really common ones, and all of them have been labelled as some kind of miracle drink for singers. But are they really? So today I thought we would investigate and find out. The first thing I want to look at here is the biology. In particular, how does tea get to your vocal folds and how would that affect your vocal folds? So going from a biology standpoint, we have in our throat two different tubes. We have the trachea, which we use for breathing, and we have the esophagus that sits behind the trachea, and that is used for food. Just to keep it simple, I am going to refer to them as the air tube and the food tube so that there's no confusion there. We also have something called the larynx, which is where our vocal folds live. So if you put your hand where your neck is and find that little bump in your neck and you swallow, you will actually feel your larynx lift up and drop back down. So this is a relatively simplified explanation, but essentially when you swallow, your larynx actually blocks off your air tube so that you don't get food in your lungs. And I actually think this is a really, really good thing. If you've ever swallowed water or any other drink and it's, gone down the wrong hole and you start coughing, that's actually how your body makes sure the water doesn't get in your lungs if the air tube wasn't blocked properly. Because we do not want anything in our lungs. We want them clear for, air. So your vocal folds are in the larynx, which is in the air tube, not the food tube. What that means is anything that you eat or drink does not come into direct contact with the vocal folds. So with that knowledge, would drinking tea improve your voice? It's not really likely. But wait, before we get too far here, all of us know that water is really good for your voice, and that wouldn't touch our vocal folds either. So how does that work? The answer to that question is basically hydration. If your body is well hydrated, your body will naturally moisturize your vocal folds. If your body is not well hydrated, your vocal folds will do this themselves by producing mucus. And mucus is definitely not a singer's friend, so highly recommend water and keeping hydrated. So what that means is there is potential there that the water in tea could help our voice by doing the same thing normal water does and hydrating us. It's also been suggested that the warmth in tea can help relax the muscles around the voice, but last I looked into this, more study was needed. So here is my conclusion on tea. If you enjoy drinking it, great, drink tea. If you do not enjoy drinking it and you only do it to help your voice, drink water instead. Especially if you're one of those people that can't stand the taste of the tea that you're drinking. If that's you, the benefits of drinking tea probably aren't worth it, and you can get probably very much the same benefits, if not more, from drinking water instead. So I would highly recommend drinking water if that's the case.